Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Safe Haven Valley Railroad Workbench. Today, there's quite a bit in this video. With my work schedule, it's just hard to get to the workbench during the morning. So I am going to do a lot in this video just to update everybody what's going on, kind of where I'm at on my projects. They're slowly coming along. I only get to work on them maybe a few minutes at a time during the week, and then the weekend is kind of my main time to now work. So my projects have kind of backed up a little bit, but at least I have enough to keep me going. So, where we are right now, I want to take a step back before we get to this project. So I'm gonna set this aside for a second. In the last video I did a demonstration on how I make my alcohol pigment wash or stain or whatever. Well, I want to show you the result of some of that. So, as you can see, I have 3 here. I had kind of a rusty brick color. See how it's clear? And all the pigment is down at the bottom. And the alcohol is still up here. I don't think you can see it, but it still has kind of an orangey color, clear color to the actual alcohol. All I found to do is you want to get that back, just shake it up. And now it's back to the murky mix that it should be. Same thing with the green that I did. You just shake it up before applying it. It's the same thing that you have to do with the Vitero and all that. They're a little better than this, but no, this is the Indian. I think this is, yeah, I used Indian the super black black ink in alcohol, and it did the same thing, but I just mix it up and it's good to go. And then for the result of that, hopefully this will come in for you. I'm going to zoom in. So this is the result of the green right here. This is the green with the alcohol and the that I applied from the last video. This is the result. It leaves kind of a spotty residue, I find, which is kind of cool, especially if you're doing like a moss or just aged wood or something along this line or whatever. It came out pretty good, so I think it's a good medium. I'm gonna still work with it and play with it. It is a new avenue for me. Then I have the rusty color, which is this right here. And that's just a couple of drops up and down. It dried out. So, but yeah, I am very pleased with the way they decided to turn out. And and then I even added over that, I took the black and just There. I did the black and put the black right up, right over that, right down here is where the brown is. And then I took, there's the original test, and then I added a little bit of the black on top of that, so you got a couple of different effects to that. And then just the black by itself is right here. That's just the black applied right on the end. It just turned a little splotchy, like ink blots and stuff like that. If I added more, I'll probably get more of a black tint to it. I'm playing around with this stuff. I might add a little bit of paint to them to give them more of a structure. But for now, it's a good start. And I'm experimenting with this stuff, so it's kind of cool. Like I said, this is all new to me. Making my own. Like I said, this is just black. Super Black India ink by Speedball. Yeah, Speedball. Black, Super Black India ink. Is what that is. And then I just added a drop. It's only a drop, mind you. Maybe two of it in there, and then filled it up with the stuff that I hear a lot of people talking about using the 91% alcohol. Well, I use the 99. This is what I use. 99% isopropyl alcohol from Swan. So that's what I use. And that's what I put in here. So yeah, I just wanted to do a catch up on that. Those are still a work in progress, but they are a great start so far. There's some other stuff I'll get to at the end of the video that I wanted to share with you, but let's jump to the project now, as an update. So I'm currently working on putting the windows in the actual windows, the acetate. And while I was at it, I decided to add a little bit of support down the middle right here, just to give it a little bit of rigidity. So with that, I also went ahead and did a rough cut for my roof so I can get the roof done. And it'll fit on there just like that. So it's starting to come together. I got a little more work to do to it yet to make it spruced up. So I figure I gotta get the windows in. I gotta get the roof on. Once I do that, I can then start working on the shingles for the roof. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, what am I gonna do with the roof? Am I gonna tar paper it? Am I gonna shingle it with the shingles? Well, yes, I am going to shingle it, but I'm not using the paper shingle, laser cut shingles. I am actually going to use something different, and I'm going to I'm gonna pull it out real quick, because what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna share this with everybody, because I think it's kind of a cool little thing to just cool little thing. I am actually going to be using on this. I bought these just to try them out. They are very thin. Let's see, which one? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna use these right here. I thought I'd try it, you know, especially for N scale. I bought these because I'm an N scale person, and I do modeling a lot in N scale, but I figured this would not hurt to try, just to see what the effects would be. This is what they call these are cedar. These are little sheets of cedar for cigar roll for cigars, and they're so thin they're designed to roll around a cigar. So I wouldn't recommend using a wash or a stain on these because they're so thin. But what I would recommend is maybe use a dry brush or just a regular pigment on it to color it. So we're going to try this. They're very, very thin. And we're going to see what happens. You know, I thought it would, you know, I'm always looking for new ways to find roofing. If this does not work out, I still have some cedar left over from when I did the engine house project, and I just got to cut that down to make it work for this. And but I am going to put on cedar, real cedar on this structure. So let's see if I have a name for everybody on this. Ah, yes. This is who it, this is what they put in the kit. The thing is made by Cuboso. Right there. They must be good because it says right here that they are in more than 30 countries across the globe. So it, you know, these are designed for cigars again. But yeah, look up Cuboso right there. And honestly, I got these off of Amazon, just so you know. I got these on Amazon. So if you go on Amazon and you look up Cuboso cigar wraps for cedar, you'll find them. They have variant packs. They have smaller packs. I got the, I believe I got the 50 pack. And as you can see, I got 1 pouch, 2 pouch, 3, 4, and I got a 5th one over here that all comes in this box right here. And all these fit in this box. And that's a lot of, and I only paid like $20 for it. So I feel pretty darn good about it. So yeah, I'll be using these on this project just to see with it, you know. I'm just having fun with this one. You know, I'm really trying to stretch my parameters as far as, you know, what am I doing, what am I learning, and what am I able to do with product, you know. And I'm always always constantly looking for realism. Well, what better way of using real cedar as a realistic look? I'm not saying that it looks the best all the time, but if I can use it, I will. So yeah, this product from Cuboso is good. It doesn't really, it has kind of like a cinnamony smell to the wood though, not an actual cedar smell like you'd think. So it has a cinnamon type flavor. So that's what I'm going to be doing with the roofing on here. I'm just going to try it. Again, I would not it's so thin that I would not recommend using any type of wash or stain if you work with it. Is in my suggestion. It's just so frail and thin that I would only feel comfortable with. I mean, you might be able to airbrush. If you airbrush, you know, if you're that good, airbrush on it. You can dry brush or use pigments on it. But it's so frail, you can't really apply a lot of pressure to it. You can't really apply a lot of liquid to it because it would absorb and crack and warp, and it wouldn't look good. So my suggestion is use dry materials. Use your pigment chalks. Use your dry brushing where you have very little paint on your brush. I mean, just be very, very light as possible to get what you want. Maybe even get it all in place on your structure, then go through it because it's already glued down to a solid surface. It actually gives it more rigidity. That'd be my suggestion. But this is a new for me. I'm working with it. I'll definitely show what it looks like as I go through with it. Over this next week or so, when I get time, I'm going to sit down and cut shingles and start getting them on there. I might just use my double-sided sticky tape to apply them instead of glue because it's so thin it won't even come off. So we'll see. But that's where I'm at in this project. And that's the first of many things I wanted to show you today. So let's move on to the next thing. The next thing I am very happy finally to get. I finally got my ruler. It's my USA Excel Deluxe Model Reference Ruler for OHON. OHON. It's a millimeter and 1/64 right there. Has all kinds of says Deluxe Model Railroad Reference Rule. HO scale 3.5 millimeters equals 1 foot. 1/24 scale, a ½ inch equals 1 foot. And then it says read from other end for O scale. So you turn it over this way. So you have O scale. This is a 24-inch, let's see. Yeah. You got the millimeters up there for HO, the very top. And then you got 1/24 scale ½ inch down here is a ½ inch is a foot. Then you turn it over here, you got your O scale. you know, here. And then on the back side, this is where I'll be using it a lot, mostly. See, on the back sail, here it says 1.92 millimeters equals 1 foot. So, it's all cool. And then down here they have the 64th along this edge here for a quick reference for the 64th. So it's a broad scale. So I'm happy with it. So that's all good there. So yeah, this is a big help to being able to have something more solid. Considering I've had help from a paper ruler. I've been using paper model scale ruler. And all that good stuff. So, yeah, big help on that. Let's see. Next is I have had these for a little while, and I'm just getting to them to show you. I've had these for a while. I found these on eBay, but I found these. Look, these are barrels. These are 3D printed barrels. Let's see if I can get this guy here. Here you go. These are barrels. 3D printed, and they have pallets. And these are great for like your gondolas or whatever. I got the silver ones. They have them in black. They have them in blue. I think they even have them in white. But here is where you can find them, right here. Model Scenery World .com is where you can go you can find them out. You can look them up and see what they got. I haven't done that yet. I'm going to. But I just came across these guys on eBay. And then they also sent me a little flyer. How cool is this? They sent me a little flyer for their, if you're in the area, Rocky Mountain Train Show is this weekend. But I don't live near there, but this is just the ad that they sent. It's so cool that they send this out with their product. Gives all the details. It's in Denver, Colorado. Like I said, I don't live nowhere near there, but if you happen to be there and today and tomorrow, get out there and see the show from 9 to 4. Or 9 to 5 today and 9 a.m. to 4 tomorrow. But either way, it's cool that they send these flyers out to advertise their show. That's pretty cool. So jump on over there and check out modelsceneryworld.com. It's good for the hobby and everything. So that's a cool little find. The other thing the next thing I have, excuse me, still trying to stay away from my wife's allergy cold and my daughter's. So I went and found this next item. These are in scale for you in-scalers out there. I got sets of 3 of them. These are Showcase Miniatures. I'm sure a lot of you know who they are. But these are in scale. Staircase kits. Excuse me. Look at that. That's what they look like when they're done. They're exterior stairs. And there's a lot of detail. I'm going to bring this down close where the light is. Look at all that detail that's in these kits. I mean, that's the railing, the supports, all of it. Look at all the detail that come with it. And again, that's what they look like right there. Their fidelity of scale. It's their promise, and it I just thought they were cool to try. And they have, I haven't opened up, and they show you really fine detail on what to do. They have everything labeled. For the stairs are A7, A8. You know, it shows you all the. It looks like they have really good instructions. I haven't even opened these, and I have 3 of them. So, again, these are the Showcase Miniature N-Scale Exterior Stairs. And it's a kit. So, yeah, I did. And, Debbie sent in here a message from Debbie at over there at Miniatures. She said, "Thank you, Josh," and put her name down there. If you go there, give them a good rating, because in there, anything less than a 5 on their rating is a failure. So that means they have high standards for their products. So jump on over there and see what they got. I think they might do HO, I think, too. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But for what I was looking for, this was a great find. And everything else. And then the last thing I have been waiting for to come in is in this box. These are gondolas. Let's see, I did have this open. I wanted to share it with you. So let me. So in this box, it's not CarQuest. It's actually train stuff. And what it is this is the, it's heavy. It's weighted heavy. So these are Southerns. This is a Southern 1246 gondola. This one does not have trucks or wheels, but it's pretty darn nice for this one. This is the extra. I've even thought about modifying this into a bridge. Just take off the ends here, and then just run track across it, and then just make my rails underneath of it, you know. But that's just a thought. I like Southern a bit too much to destroy a car, but I might find one of a brand that I don't mind damaging or destroying. But anyway, the actual piece that I got is another one of that. This is the actual one I bought. This one, I will zoom in, actually, if you can see it. Has it's spring. There. it has springs in it. So it has spring trucks. But yes, this is I have two of these. This is the one with the trucks and wheels, and the other one does not. Which I will probably update all the wheels at some point. Once I start rolling them on my layout down the road, I will start reversing more towards my rolling stock and my locomotives care versus models as much once I start running them. But yeah, it's the Southern serves the South. So this is the last thing to show as far as what I've had. I've had this stuff for a little while. I just was wanting to get it all done and do a video at some point, and I finally was able to do it. So, but that is where I am at on my projects, and what I've got. There's only one. Oh, the other thing is I am working on getting my steel bridge project. It's still in progress. So let's jump on over there and I'll show you where we're at on that. So, alright, so where I am at right now is, since I last was on, I managed to get my end pieces done. These are all finished. So this is a very time-consuming portion of it, but I think for what I was able to do, it came out phenomenal. I just gotta, when the time comes to assemble everything, I will then deal with the staining and coloring of those. That's the last thing I gotta do to that. But I did went ahead and weather this. And as you can see, if you can see it, there's a strip right down the middle for, like, as if traffic was going across it. I did add some, all this is I used murky brown for the base, and then I went over with a light, I've only have one layer of this shadow gray, and I'm going to weather this a little bit more than it is, but I just wanted to show you how I got how it turned out so far. And I'll get the underneath done too, but that was the last thing I did. Now I have to make two of these little guys, which actually go in between these. These will actually sit right down here at the bottom. They'll go like something like this. As if you saw my video, they'll go something about right in here like that on both sides, and they will come to this side and join the other side. This is where I'm at. I'm making these right now. Once I get these done, I can finish up the coloring, and then start doing the assembly. So then we'll start seeing good things come, because I'll be able to get this project assembled. Yes, these are time-consuming projects, because I'm taking them from a plastic form and converting them into a wood form. And no, they're not going to be exactly like the plastic by any means, but that's okay, because they're already broken or damaged stuff that I buy, and I see that I can use it, then I will. But rest assured, all this stuff just is not going to go to waste, because This can be used for another project. It's a platform. I can make this a bridge support. I can make this a bridge, a different kind of a freestanding bridge for a train. I could cut it down and use it for a walkway somewhere else. You name it. There's still many other uses I can use that stuff for. And it's just going to go in my bin collection for the layout, and I have it for down the road. So this is actually the piece I was looking for. This is the almost it's the same, but it's just this one's missing the top. But this is the full one right here. That's what it'll look like when I'm done. 3 beams here with 2 X's, one on the bottom, one on the top, and that's what these are going to be here for. And I got to cut more of these. So that's where we're at. So that's the update for this weekend, and we'll see about well, next weekend's kind of busy, so we might get something out during the week if I can. I still have my other project up there that's on hold for now. I'm gonna try to get this feed supply, which I still am working on what I want to do for the sign over the building. That'll be one of the last things I do on that, because I got to do the roofing, which I said I'm going to use the cedar for. So yeah, lots of stuff to keep me busy, and that doesn't include all the other kits I have. I have like 5 kits from Mud Creek Models. I got another one that's an in-scale barn, and then I got one from Foscale. So I got several to do, plus my scratch builds. So there's plenty for me to do. Just keeping content so that I can keep things rolling on the channel here. But yes, that's it for this week, guys. You guys, we'll see you next week. You guys enjoy the hobby, get out there and continue sharing all your stuff that you're doing. You can always jump over to the group, our group at pages at Mud Creek Models and Mud Creek Railroad on Facebook. Enjoying with Frank and Natalie in our group there, or you can just look up my page, which is Hartwick Trains, and request send me a message. I've been getting a lot of people that are not model related requesting to join that don't have anything to do with the hobby. So if you would like to be added to the group, you can send me a messenger request along with send me a friend request for the page, but also message me. Let me know that you want to become a part of the group from seeing my videos, so that I know that you are actually part of the hobby. So take care, and we will see you sometime next week. Not sure exactly when, but keep an eye out, because I do try to keep videos at least once a week now. With my busy, crazy work schedule and things that are going on at home, I get limited time at the workbench, so weekends are going to be my primary go-to when I'm not busy. So see you guys next week, and have a great, wonderful rest of your day.